Ask and you shall receive. Well, sort of. Just maybe not how you imagined you would receive it. The universe listens, but instead of being handed everything we desire, it gives us challenges to earn the things we want, to be who we want to be. It's usually uncomfortable, but trusting in our strength and resilience will get us to where we want to go. I had some health issues for the past 2 weeks. It was a scary time as I didn't know what was wrong or how serious it was. My stomach felt like it was on fire. My lower abdomen was in so much discomfort and pain. I couldn't go to work, film any videos, eat much, work out. After an urgent care visit, doctor visit, and 2 ultrasounds, it was found I had a pesky ovarian cyst. With all the stress, I gave myself an ulcer because, well, why not? As challenging, uncomfortable, and uneasy as these weeks have been, a lot of wonderful things came out of them. Lessons I needed to be taught, negative energy I needed to overcome and let go of. The best thing that happened was reconnecting with my dad. We haven't had the closest relationship, and I've held on to a lot of negative emotions from the past. I know now, though, that he was the best dad he could be with the person he was when I was growing up. He wasn't perfect, but neither was I. He's a retired doctor now and is currently in the Philippines. I messaged him if I could ask him a few medical questions, and he ended up calling me at 1 a.m. his time. He was so comforting and later on connected me with the right medical staff. I couldn't help but cry after we talked on the phone because, 1, he called me boo-boo before hanging up, which he hasn't called me since I was little. And 2, more importantly, I allowed myself to realize that he does really love me and that we can have a better relationship now. I allowed myself to let go of the sadness and anger I held on to for so long. So I thought I'd go over some of the other things that I learned during this time, just talking to you guys. As I was saying before, with the universe not just handing us what we want, but instead giving us lessons. And some of the littler things that it helped me with was just resetting my mindset around fitness. Before all of this happened, I was feeling very stale in my workouts. I wasn't motivated most days. And now I feel this fire inside of me that is so excited to just get back into it and reach my full potential, because one of the things I love doing is when I have an issue with like my body or something, I like looking up what the spiritual meaning of it is. And one of the meanings for an ovarian cyst is not reaching your full potential. And to me, when I was at the gym and I was working out again, very gently, I'm like, this is it. I wasn't reaching my full potential. I wasn't going hard. I'm pumped. I'm excited again. Staying grounded, present, and resilient were 3 things that I wanted during the full moon ritual. And it's a very powerful ritual because the universe is like, oh, that's what you want to work on? Here are challenges so you can work on that. And I had to constantly tell myself, I am strong, I am resilient, I am healthy, and just repeat those affirmations to myself so I felt that way. And now I feel a lot stronger inside than I did before this event happened, which is pretty cool. Staying present and grounded, this definitely taught me, because I got that ulcer, that I am not good at that yet. I was so in my head. I was creating all these scenarios. Don't go on Google. The nurse actually yelled at me. She's like, don't look up what you have on Google. And I already had, the damage was done. I'm not very calm when it comes to stuff like this. So it's something, it just put this weak point right in front of me, front and center, and in my stomach to feel. So that's something that I have to continue to work on. You know, I read all these books about it, but the actual practice of it is so challenging. I wrote all of this down in my journal, but I just wanted to point out like more onto staying present. I said it put everything I preach into practice, staying present, breathing, acceptance, being kind and patient with yourself, listening to your body, taking care of your body in all the ways, loving thoughts, food, and movement, meeting your body where it is, asking for help when you need it, and accepting help when it's given, because I had to ask my coworker to cover for me, and I just hate doing that. I hate asking people for help, and I know that's a bit of a fault for me right now, but I'm working on it, and this has helped me to work on it a bit more. And of course, they're just like so kind, and like you guys, like my subscribers for Kitty Hug Fitness, like my members were all like, just rest. Yeah, just put me in a place of gratitude. Health is wealth. A bunch of things keep coming up as to what this has taught me, which is really cool. And I love just like figuring it out and writing it down like, oh, this also helped me. I hope that if you're going through like a hard time, either physically or mentally, that this inspires you to look for the good and the lessons in your tough time right now. There's a quote where it's not, why is this happening to me? It's, what is this teaching me? So I try to apply that to my life a lot. And feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know your experiences too. Have you had like a similar situation? Are you going through a really tough time? Just know that, you know, you're not alone in it. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see more of on my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you find this message super valuable on any of my vlogs. It really helps to reach more people. That is the purpose of this channel for me, is to just try to help people as much as possible and bring some joy and like freshness to their life, to show that life is not all like happy, but you know, there's so much beauty in the world and stuff. And there is so much happiness, but there's tough times too, which is okay. So much love to you guys, and I'll see you soon. All right?